There is so much to do in Kentucky, and I had no idea how awesome it was until I got here. I'm so excited to show you around this spectacular state. Let's start off in Owensboro. Owensboro, Kentucky has a beautiful riverfront with tons of shops and restaurants and a children's playground. I arrived on the 4th of July, so sadly most businesses were closed for the holiday, but I still had so much fun just walking around.
It's so cute, and I hope I can find something that is open for lunch. And then after I eat, I just want to walk around and explore a little bit more. Like I said, it's a holiday, so there might not be a whole lot open, but even just walking around this park is beautiful. Okay, I think we're going to the Mellow Mushroom. This riverfront, little park, just beautiful landscaping here, and there's like these fountains and the river. Obviously it's a riverfront, so there's a river. Just, oh wow, this is so beautiful.
My mouth just does not make that the right sound, you know? I want to, like, I'm tempted to say Louisville or something like a little more defined. It's just like when you say Louisville, you have to close your eyes and just like release your tongue and just hope for the best.
Kentucky's best chocolate chip cookie.
Louisville, Kentucky is relatively small, but it has bustling big city vibes. The city is one of the oldest west of the Appalachians, and its long, interesting history has led to the formation of a culturally rich metropolis.
I just went into Carmichael's bookstore and got a new journal. I've been journaling so much. I always journal so much, but I have like one page left on my journal right now, so I really needed to get another journal. It's cute, huh?
Wow! I think there are at least 3 different ways to pronounce this city. Louisville. I've heard several different pronunciations. I'm just going with Louisville because it sounds, I don't know, it sounds right to me.
All right, there you go. The answer is anything goes. Mystery solved.
Anyway, I'm in love with this city. It's so interesting. And the crazy thing is, like 3-4 days ago, it wasn't even on my radar to come to Kentucky. My summer goal was to go from Texas to Utah, and I did that. And once I did that, I was just free to do anything. So I drove to Kentucky. Now I'm in Kentucky. And let me tell you, Louisville is fascinating. It's not a huge city. I looked up the population. It's like 615,000, so not even 1 million people in this city, which is crazy because it seems like very vibrant, very lively. It seems like there's a lot going on. You know, there are a lot of museums, there's a lot of culture, a lot of restaurants, a lot of people walking around in the streets. And I love that, right? I love big cities. So it's got like this big city feel, but it's not too overwhelming. This city needs to be explored. This city deserves to be explored. So that's what I'm doing. Let's go do it.
The Frazier Museum is the perfect place to get a feel for Kentucky and its history. Apparently, 90% of disco balls in the United States were made in Louisville during the disco era. The city is also the birthplace of the Louisville Cardinals, the Kentucky Derby Festival, and boxing legend Muhammad Ali. And of course, Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, was born in Kentucky. I'm still out. I keep opening my door because I'm still trying to get these really cool shots of Louisville. So I just, I opened my door, had my umbrella, and I was like filming and stuff, just walking around. And I know that I'm totally nuts, but this city is super cool and I really want to document it. The images around the city are powerful. They express ambiguity. They tell stories of activism and injustice. Walking around downtown, you feel Louisville's quirkiness. You see its art. You experience its architecture. A walk down Main Street reveals an abundance of museums, cafes, and restaurants. You can cozy up next to a bright window and enjoy your food as you watch the world go by. Okay, I'm in a rush. I bought a ticket for the Kentucky Derby Museum historic walking tour, and it starts in 7 minutes. I just parked my car, so let's go.
Into the horses into the race, and in 1891.
The Kentucky Derby is an annual horse race that has been run since 1875. The race itself only lasts for 2 minutes, but the festival that accompanies it is a 2-week-long event. Each May, thousands of spectators gather at the Churchill Downs racetrack to watch the Kentucky Derby. The event is also known for the extravagant hats that many attendees choose to wear. The hat parade is a long-standing tradition.
Let's see. It's crazy, kind of like you. Let me see.
Hodgenville, Kentucky is best known as the birthplace of Abraham Lincoln. There is a 6-foot-tall bronze statue of President Lincoln in the town's public square that has been there since 1909. Many businesses around the area have Lincoln in their names. While I was there, I wandered into this beautiful little gift shop, and then I visited the Lincoln Museum. The Lincoln Museum has various artifacts, photographs, works of art, and a series of life-size dioramas featuring pivotal points of the Lincoln era. The Lincoln Birthplace Memorial. It is raining. The memorial building at Abraham Lincoln Birthplace was constructed between 1909 and 1911. The 56 steps leading up to the building represent the 56 years of President Lincoln's life. Inside the building is a symbolic birth cabin. It's not the actual cabin President Lincoln was born in, but it gives the visitor a clear picture of what the one-room log cabin would have looked like. Just down the hill is the Boundary Oak Trail, which takes you through the woods of Sinking Spring Farm. This is the land that Thomas Lincoln and Nancy Hanks Lincoln settled on just before the birth of their son, Abraham. I'm so fascinated by Kentucky, and I'm so surprised by that. I actually love that, really didn't even know I was gonna come here, and now I'm just like fascinated by the history and the culture and the music. It's just, I love it. I just love when things like that happen. Okay, I was just looking on Google Maps and I saw something that said Kentucky Stonehenge. That was a 2-minute drive from where I was, so I was like, let's go check it out. So here we are at Kentucky Stonehenge. Former mayor and city councilman Chester Fryer is the man who created Kentucky Stonehenge. Kentucky has everything. He collected all the biggest rocks he could find in order to produce his masterpiece. Isn't it so random? It's like next to someone's house. Maybe they're the ones who built it. I didn't realize it at the time, but I was walking on Chester Fryer's estate. He passed away just 8 days before I visited. And there's a barn right there and a tractor, and then there's Stonehenge. Did y'all know that Stonehenge was built right next to a basketball court? I'm literally falling asleep right now thinking about how awesome Kentucky is. Are you ready for the Kentucky Down Under experience? So you can reserve these golf carts in advance. Yeah, the golf carts are a really good idea. I didn't get one today because it's just me. I'm just gonna take my time and walk around. But if I come back with Luna, then I'll definitely reserve a golf cart. Hello. Mama. Very beautiful, beautiful bird. Let's go feed some kangaroos. Do you want to eat? Kentucky Down Under is an Australia-themed animal park. I saw that there was an opportunity to pet and feed kangaroos, so I had to check it out. This is just one of the coolest things I have ever done. I spent the day having close encounters with all sorts of interesting animals. I really hope that everyone gets a chance to hang out with kangaroos one day. This is like just so amazing. All right, there is a sheep herding demonstration going on in like 5 minutes, so I'm gonna go head over that way. Oh wait, good, oh wait. This border collie can herd 400 to 500 sheep at a time, so this was just a small demonstration.
Right there.
Look at this horse. You've got beautiful eyes and beautiful eyelashes. Oh my goodness, like these blue eyes and these long eyelashes. Oh my goodness. Look at you. Bye-bye, have a good day. Okay, there is an animal show. Then there's a cow milking demonstration. And then there is a cave tour. There are actually caverns here, Kentucky caverns. So that's all included here with the general admissions.
Yeah, likes to pee on me. The crocodilian family in the United States because people will release them as larger individuals.
Oh, that's a cool snake, Dad.
This is Clyde. Clyde's got some sand on him. Clyde's an Australian Woma python. Selves the farthest off of the python tree. With one other species of snake in that family, known as the black-headed pythons of Australia, which are pretty much the cousin to Woma.
Let's go. That was so cool. I cannot wait to come back and to bring Luna. She will love it. Y'all have to come check it out. Good morning. Just taking a little walk in the woods. And it is almost time to go to Mammoth Cave. I got a tour at 10 o'clock. So I just remembered there was a Dutch bakery nearby. I stopped here for a donut and some coffee instead of making my coffee. But now it's time to go to Mammoth Cave. We're here, I'm excited.
What was it? Florida? Nice.
Texas.
Texas.
Wisconsin.
Mammoth Cave is the world's longest known cave system. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and an International Biosphere Reserve. The historic tour takes you through tunnels that humans have used for thousands of years.
All right, that cave tour was awesome. It was the historic tour. It lasted 2 hours. It was just 2 miles, but it was a lot of steps. So there were some parts where it was a little bit tiring. But anyway, it was great. It was so cool. And now it's time to get some lunch. And then after that, it's time to drive to Cumberland Falls. The sun is starting to rise, so let's go check out Cumberland Falls. Look at that, I am the only one here.
In southeastern Kentucky, on the Cumberland River, is Cumberland Falls. It's known as Little Niagara or the Niagara of the South, and I absolutely love Niagara Falls, so that's why I drove here to check it out.
I love that roaring water sound. It reminds me of when I first walked up to Niagara Falls last year. Yeah, last year I was just so excited to be there, just at this like magical, majestic place. And there was just something so soothing, so soothing, so comforting about the sound of the water. Okay, I'm in Somerset, Kentucky. Just went to Cumberland Falls this morning. It was beautiful. And it is time for me to start heading home. This whole amazing journey that I've been on for the past 32 days is coming to an end. I still have a couple more days on the road. It'll take me probably a day or two to get back, and I'll take my time. I'll see some stuff along the way. So it's not quite over yet, but it is getting there. It is time to start heading back in the direction of home. And it's always bittersweet ending a trip, but I'm really ready. I feel completely ready to go back. I have actually a lot more adventures planned in the near future, starting next month. So it's not really gonna be that long until I'm out doing crazy stuff again. But I just wanna be home for a little bit. I wanna be with my family. I wanna be with my friends and just connect to my familiarity for a little bit, my comfort zone for a little bit. Just touch base, and then I will be back out doing more crazy stuff.